Hey, Emily, thanks for taking the time. I thought Megan Nally stepped up in a really big way in the OL Reign game. And I was wondering if you could just talk about her development with the Thorns and how she performed in that first match against the Reign.
Yeah, Nally is really solid. She has been for years, though. I think that's what has always been cool about our team. We are very deep. And then when players get the chance to step on the field due to whatever circumstance it is, they perform. And there was no doubt in my mind that she was going to come and perform that game. But yeah, very solid, consistent, calm, everything we needed out of her. So great game for her.
Can you talk a little bit about how you feel about the team's performance overall in your guys' first game?
Yeah, I think there were definitely a lot of like growing moments, if I'm going to quote Rhian. You can tell what we're trying to do, at least the team knows what we're trying to do, and it broke down a couple times. Obviously it wasn't perfect, but it may have looked like chaos a little bit, but there is a method to the madness. And so we walked away feeling slightly disappointed just because we weren't able to pull off exactly what we were trying to do, but took big steps towards our goals. So yeah.
All right, next we'll go to Melina Gaspar of Football Ace.
Thank you. Hi, Emily.
Hi.
As a defender, did you like the formation of three at the back? How did you feel with it? And do you prefer it maybe when we compare it with the one the Thorns played last year? Thank you.
Yeah, I like it. I think we're really organized. I think obviously we're just getting to know what our new responsibilities are. It's very different for me. And I mean, it's different for everybody, but it kind of breaks down what you've been doing in a four back your whole life and kind of messes with your position a little bit. And so there's definitely growing to do. But yeah, I like it. I think for the personnel we have, it is great. You always want the best people on the field and match the formation to the people. So I'm really excited to master the formation.
All right, we'll go back to Grant Little.
Emily, it seemed as though the Thorns kind of struggled to relieve pressure in the first 19 minutes, but then improved as the game progressed. You know, San Diego, your next opponent, pressed Angel City pretty high. I was wondering if you could talk about those first 19 minutes and how the team made in-game adjustments to grow into the match, and then what you take it from that to go into San Diego.
Yeah, I think, it's interesting. I don't necessarily think we made tons of adjustments. I think we just got a little bit cleaner on the ball and our decision making became a little bit better. Again, it's new for everybody. So people are in different pockets. And so when you get your first touch on the ball, people might be in slightly different areas than we're used to. But yeah, I think instead of really making that many adjustments, we kind of just settled into the game a little bit and calmed down. I think we were just pretty hyped and a little bit chaotic to begin with, maybe a little bit nervy. So yeah, I think it was more about calming down and just trusting in ourselves and playing quick and doing the little things right.
We'll go back to Melina Gaspar.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, Emily, about the news we got a few days ago about Angela Salehm signing for Washington Spirit as assistant coach. What did you make out of those news, and how do you think Portland can lure her back to Portland in the future? Thank you.
Oh man, I wish we could lure her back. Hopefully one day. But no, I'm so excited for her. I'm so proud of her. She is so experienced, but also knowledgeable about the game. And she has a way of explaining the game that is very helpful. She sees the big picture, but she also appreciates the little things, passing to the right foot. And she's just going to make an amazing coach. Yeah, I hope she still texts me little advice when she sees my clips, but I don't know. I might be the enemy now. So very proud of her.
All right, we'll go back to Grant Little.
Emily, I promise this is my last question. I'll stop badgering you. How did you and the team feel in the first official game of the season with Rhian at the helm? And what have you guys kind of talked about as being goals or benchmarks throughout the season?
Yeah, we felt good with her. I mean, we've already been with the new coaching staff for a while now. And I think our pre-preseason games, really helped us kind of iron a few things out. Like I said, we're definitely still learning. And I've talked to Rhian a little bit, like the way she explains things is slightly different than how Mark explained things, and which is, there's no wrong way, but we just are trying to get our verbiage correct, and the instruction we get from the sidelines and halftime and that kind of stuff. It's still in the ironing out process, but so far so good. Everyone's bought in, which is the only thing I think that you can ask for at this point. Yeah, and benchmark goals, I think win everything we can. We're taking the Challenge Cup obviously as part of the regular season, trying to grow. We're not going to kind of toss away things we've been working on just to win. We're still going to try to grow and make our team better in the formation, obviously. But yeah, I think we've, at this moment right now, we are just taking it game by game and working on the little things.